Now are we doing, guys? Welcome. I just saw then. Welcome to the Give Me a Holy Wrestling Podcast. My name's Dan. We are covering Monday Night Raw, and it's the fallout from Elimination Chamber. So we've got Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura. We've got a street fight tonight with the New Day versus Imperium. And that's it so far, as I can see. Nothing else really announced, but we have got people in the chat already, so let's say hello to them. We've got Mark, how we're doing. Welcome to the fall, the worst PLE I've seen in years. I don't know. Was it that bad? I don't think it was. I quite enjoyed it. It was predictable, but in terms of the wrestling side of it, it was actually enjoyable, I think. I'm going to move it down a bit. There we go. We've got Sassy in, our moderator extraordinaire. Welcome to the live stream of Monday Night Raw after show from Elimination Chamber. You're bang on there, Sassy. How are you doing? You missed all of us. Got pneumonia. Oh, sorry to hear that. Wanted to hang out with us, and thank you very much. You know, if you don't feel great and you don't want to go for a nap or anything, more than welcome to. Do not panic about that. We do cover Monday Night Raw, AEW Dynamite, Friday Night SmackDown when we're able to. Plus, we'll do all the PLEs as well. I think we've got another one this weekend, don't we? Is it Revolution? Please continue to support Wrestling Royalty with our own Andy Spores. He is in America at the minute, so he may be back for his Friday night live streams. So you'll have to keep your eye out. And Misfit Wrestling podcast as well. Misfit was in over the weekend while we was doing the premium live event, Elimination Chamber. And Michael's got his own channel now. So when you stick your head in, let us know how we can follow you, whatever it is, on what social media platforms. We do have memberships. So if you do want to join, you can just press that join button on the YouTube community page. And exactly, Sassy, let us know your thoughts on Elimination Chamber 2024 or Elimination Chamber Perth as it's called as well. What do we think? Did you enjoy the show? Mark says Chamber was bad, like real bad. Like 2022 Rumble bad. Mark saying worse. A lot worse. Oh, glad you slept through it, Sassy. Well, if it's as bad as Mark says it is. Sassy does have a hard time watching the WWE stuff. It's insulting to a seasoned wrestling fan, 100%. I know where you're coming from. Sometimes they are very basic in the way they're doing a lot of things. It was as bad as December to Dismember. And it was that bad. I don't know. Like I said, the wrestling side of it, if you watch it as a standalone show, no stories or anything involved, I thought the wrestling side of it was very, very good. Each match, predictable as hell. We know that. We do know that in the lead up to WrestleMania, usually. But in terms of the content of professional wrestling, I did quite enjoy it. I did say I was going to live stream it as a replay, but I wasn't feeling too great. So I did watch it, but I just skipped from bell to bell on every single match. So the bell started, I watched the match. Match finished, I skipped it up until the start of the next match. So I did cut out a lot of the rubbish that was on there. But the content itself in the ring, the action I thought was very, very good. Let me get my stream up. Because I completely forgot it's already 1 o'clock. TNT. On Tuesday. Looks like it. I've literally just got the Then Now Forever together. So I've got Donald Trump in saying WWE Monday Night Raw. You're right on there. Good to see you, Nomad dude. Sassy too. Good to see Sassy too. Always better. It is 100%. Speaking of predictions, I know I'm going to have a look. Why is it not linking up? It's a little bit weird. Started playing and everything is completely out of sync. Where are we? Let's try that one. Won't be a sec, guys. The stream is just being completely weird. That's better. Sassy saying, I know. Let's get forms up, see how people did. That one. Where do I open it as a? Oh, there it is. I'm just opening the spreadsheet with all the answers in, and then I can sort of go through everything, break it down, see how people did. So look, men's elimination chamber winner. So that one can go. That one can go. That one. Yeah, looking at it, it was a very, very predictable pay per view. 90% of people got the right answers on them. Let's have a look. So we are still getting bits of. I don't know if it's for you guys as well, but we are getting a pretty much recap of everything that happened on Elimination Chamber. And Elimination Chamber pair. So we've got Dom Mysterio starting off. It's not very far away from where my mum is. Monday Night Raw tonight. So Dom is getting booed to hell, as he always does. So we've got Mami coming out, getting a great pop after retaining her title. So Rhea's actually been announced for South Australian Woman of the Year. That is massive praise. So we've got Sassy. Thank you, Rock, for hitting Theory. I thought you might like that bit, Sassy. I thought you'd like that quite a bit. And then was it Seth giving the stomp to Austin Theory Elimination Chamber? I can't remember. Original Four Horsemen member Ollie Anderson has passed away at the age of 81. That's devastating. Ollie Anderson, absolute legend. Sorry to met when he was in college, really down to earth. So I think we've got to do the obligatory Four Horsemen pose. There we go. Rhea is saying that she walked into a country women's world champion. She's walked out women's world champion. Seth gave it to Theory. Theory oversold it. Yeah, I mean, it was funny. It was a comedy segment for me. It was apparently not very nice. I mean, it was a tough SOB though. Yeah. Well, it was as tough as they come. Great matches with Buzz Sawyer. Classic matches. Oh, we've got Becky coming out. Obviously winning the Elimination Chamber. And we've got my sister in chat as well. How are you doing? There we go. Even my sister up. She feel better too, Sassy. So Becky's come out with a quite a funky outfit, red and black. Becky going a big pop for saying that she's in San Jose. Becky saying she's come around to fight you, obviously indicating Mammy. We've got Ronnie in. How you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Sat watching Monday Night Raw, chilling with your guys. Can't ask for much more, can I? All he did say Undertaker would never draw down. No one would pay money to see him. I mean, that was understatement, mistake of the century, I think. Grouchy, but not a prick when you and your girlfriend's met him. Might have been different times that you met him. Thanks, Rach. Said Sassy. Graphics we just saw is actually why Becky versus Rhea is the match. I didn't see the graphics. I don't think I was. I think I might have been talking to your guys or working out the predictions for you. Burrow said to Chris Van Vliet is now medically cleared, but as happy as a producer. Yeah, I did see that one. Working backstage, he said he thinks his in-ring career is pretty much done. He thinks. outfit from Elimination Chamber is a reference to Scott Hall. Yeah. Hi, Ronnie, said Sassy. Becky's saying to Dom, if your mammy won't put you back in your place, I will. Becky's saying Rhea is on one hell of a run. For the past year, Becky. Dom's just getting destroyed every week at the minute. It's great. Becky's saying she's been the backbone and the heart of the company, becoming a Grand Slam champion while writing a best-selling book. Dom being brilliant, just yawning right in Becky's face. Oh, Rhea saying, never disrespect my Latino heat. Like that again. Becky being congratulated by Rhea there. Rhea saying it's about time you actually won something instead of disappointing me. Nice. My stream's frozen again. And second of all, congratulations on winning the Elimination Chamber match. So Rhea's saying, asking Becky the backbone of the company. Should be getting Hall of Fame news soon, 100%. Let's go then. Who do we want to be in it? I think that's what I had last time. Oh, very clever lamb. Rhea saying behind every man is a better woman. But Mammy is always on top. Original plan for Seth was to face Bronson Reed, however, with Seth's injury, Reed's partner pregnant, about to have a baby. Yeah. I think he had the baby. Bronson Reed's partner had the baby early, which means that he would have missed it if he was working in Australia. So it's nice to actually have your partner there, I presume. Think it'll be this week. Thinking Bray, yeah, China, and then yeah, who else should be announced for Hall of Fame 2024? Why are you not working properly today? Oh, Nia Jackson's attacking Becky. Bronson's partner giving birth happened by happenstance. Yeah. Pillman's a great shout, Mark. So I still think Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper should have been in there years ago, don't you think? Rock and Wrestling Connection. Batista. That's a great headline. That'd be a great headline on there. I think because of the situation, I don't think you can look past Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt has got to headline, I think. Pillman being in 2024 DLC, possibly in the Hall of Fame after signing the Legends deal. Yeah, that does make sense. Cameron White froze. So the stream seems to be quite far back. I've just restarted the stream itself, and I've just got to the bit of Nia Jax attacking Becky. Lex Luger, yeah, I think with the age of him, he doesn't look anywhere near as good as he probably did a few years ago. He doesn't look very healthy. But fingers crossed, he's in better health than he might look at a bit. Logan said he wants to be inducted this year. I mean, I presume a lot of people would want to be inducted. Whether they get inducted or not, I think, is a different matter. Come on. What's the issue with you today? Try refreshing everything as always. Legends always say that. Yeah. I mean, I'd be wanting to be inducted as soon as I retired. AO lost the phone yesterday. Oh no. That's devastating. So, how was my weekend? Thank you very much for asking, Aston. It wasn't too bad. I was working all of it. I was working today. I'm working tomorrow, and I'm working Wednesday. So I'm technically doing 6 days back to back. But don't worry, I'll get you a vote as soon as we got the next match started. Yeah, normally I'm off on a Mondays at the minute, but days off have changed this week because I'm having a weekend day off for a change, which is quite exciting. So I'm still just going through the Elimination Chamber predictions. And because of the matches announced, I think it was going to come down more to the other options that I put in. So who would be eliminated first and how many minutes in total. So I'm just doing the last figures on there. Just to make sure everyone's got the right ones on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So apparently she's still looking for it. That's a shame. On your way for the go home shirt for Dynamite. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Jealous dude. Would love to get to an AW Dynamite show. Obviously, we've got All In this year, later on this year. I was at All In last year in the UK, and I would love to go again, but I just don't know if I can get the time off. Misfits question is, how is she tweeting? Is she using Kyrie's phone? She might have bought us, she might have a spare phone that she's using at the minute. She might be tweeting off her Mac sometimes. I mean, tweeting off her laptop. I sometimes tweet off here while I'm streaming. Yeah, you should do, Asin. Make a sign saying, give me a Hullywood or just GAHY. Think you messed up, so anyone who went below 100 has pretty much won. That's our tiebreak question that I'm using. So if you got everything else right and there was 2 people or 3 people tying, it was whoever was closest. So Mark For yourself, you got Drew winning the Elimination Chamber and Bobby Lashley being eliminated first. You got Becky obviously winning the Women's Elimination Chamber. Rhea Ripley winning by pinfall. Judgment Day winning by pinfall. So you got 7 predictions right. So that is a very, very high number. We had Jason Solomon didn't actually put your social media handle in, but you got Drew winning. You got Bobby being eliminated first. You got Becky winning, with Naomi being eliminated first. Rhea by pinfall. Judgment Day by pinfall. So getting 8 predictions right, I think that'll be the winner. We had Jack McMorrow, one of our own moderators, getting Drew, Becky, Rhea by pinfall, Judgment Day by pinfall, and got the right amount of minutes. So that's still only 7 right. We had Daniel Wiley. So we've got Nia Jax backstage being asked why you attacked Becky from behind. So, yeah, I've just double checked it. There was 2 or 3 that was very close. So, yeah, Jason, if you are watching or if you are watching this on a replay, give us a tweet out and we will get something sorted for you. Oh, we've got Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax tonight. Rest in peace, Liv Morgan, I presume. Poor Liv. Yeah, definitely. Look who's in. We've got Miplet. Michael, how are you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. So, where is it? It wasn't here somewhere. There we go. We did have this put out early for you. Let us know how we can follow you, Michael. I was already doing it for you, sassy. So let us know, Michael, dude. It's doing good. Should be making more videos soon. Perfect, dude. Perfect. If you direct tweet us on X or send us a message or whatever you're calling in that one X, we will, as soon as we get a chance, or if I keep my eye on it for you, I will retweet everything and I'll tweet direct messages out for you. So, Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Bell's gone. There you go. Get your votes in. Let's get my banner updated. I forgot to do that one. There we go. So Sami Zayn's just rated higher than Nakamura on 2K24 at 87 over 84. So sources have confirmed that Great Muta will be DLC character for WWE. Be bad. So have people ordered the new game yet? I haven't really got into playing the games, in all honesty. Misfit. First place, second, Mark Boy said Great Khali. For Motor, it would make sense. He's in the Hall of Fame and has a relationship with WWE. Yeah. Comes out next Tuesday. Sassy's got soft pretzels for snack and buttercream sauce. That sounds delicious. With apple slices and chocolate dip. Banging. I did bring a couple of sausage rolls up, which if you're from the US, what you doing? Get a Greg's sausage roll. They are absolutely. I did have a word in mind, but I can't say it because it's bad. But if you go onto an Andy stream and just ask about a Greg's sausage roll. Question, do we see Darwin running at Wembley? Hmm, yes, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go through my stacks though. CM Punk basically confirmed he's in the game for DLC without saying it. So I've got Kit Kat Chunky with Biscoff. Wait, I don't know how they're gonna be. I've got a couple. Um, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not massively into the Biscoff craze. There's a lot. Then I've also got a couple of Happy Hippos, which are Kinder Bueno biscuits. So I've got a couple of them little guys. Yeah, Pushing Jones. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care what happened on Sunday as long as we won, which we did. People saw his logo in a leak. I'm just having a look. Yeah, I've never really got into the WWE games. I just don't know why. So we are back on Monday Night Raw. We've got Nakamura with what I think is the octopus hold. Season 4 of Dark Side of the Ring starts next week. Oh, season 5. Can't wait. I I've I think that Dark Side of the Ring is one of the best things that we've seen in a long while. The leak is a fake. Okay. Rock wasn't playable for the build. People played at the Rumble. The leak is a screenshot from a 2K23 mod. Okay. Like I say, you've always got to be careful with whatever you read online. So I've got Nakamura with the upper hand at the minute, but we're going Ole chance for Sami. Sami with a backward springboard and the big close line to Nakamura. Nakamura eats a few right hands, but needs the midsection of Sami Zayn. Sami, Michinoko driver, beautiful. Michael's just got Fight Plus and love it. Cool. First episode, Dark Side of the Ring is about Earthquake. Nice. So Nakamura and Sami Zayn is happening because they had a match a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, but Drew McIntyre interfered and cost Sami the match. I think they could be looking at trying to set up a triple threat with Sami Zayn in the match with Drew and Seth at Mania. Sassy loves the Fight Plus. Yes. Was it ready? Was it ready? So I actually saw what was it I saw? I saw a great graphic with it had well, it had basically a match card. Let me load it up. And it basically had all of the matches and they had some really, really good graphics. Yeah, there we go. Nakamura said he wants to stop Sami's championship desires. I sent the link to myself earlier. Where is it? There it is. Can't wait from LW on Thursday and TNA as well. Can't wait. Good choices. MLW was smashing it. So there is a fantasy booking for WWE's WrestleMania. So they are thinking women's tag team championship, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez versus Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae versus Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, taking on the champions, Oscar and not Io Sky, Kairi Sane. So that's basically women's fatal four-way tag team championship match. Misfits not a fan of Logan Paul versus Orton for Mania. No, I think that Logan Paul versus LA Knight is the match to go with. Then there is a six-man tag team match. Legado del Fantasma versus the LWO, which sounds like it could be a great fun match. Then Tiffany Stratton versus Bianca Belair. A United States Championship ladder match. Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton versus Logan Paul versus LA Knight versus AJ Styles, which stacked match there. The Undisputed Tag Team Championship match. Judgment Day defending against Awesome Truth. WWE Women's Championship match, which we know is Bayley versus Io Sky. World Heavyweight Championship match, McIntyre versus Rollins versus Zayn. The men's showcase match, Imperium versus DIY versus the Street Profits versus the Creed Brothers. Jimmy versus Jey Uso. Women's World Championship match, Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. Bobby Lashley versus Karrion Kross. Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax. Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Chad Gable. And then obviously Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. That to me is a stacked card. So if Piper can get cleared in time, yeah. Like I said, it is all complete fantasy booking for that. Krogan MLW is one of your favourites as right now. Favourite in TNA is Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander's bleeds TNA, I think. Nakamura's looking for the Kinshasa. Sami gets out the way. Blue Thunder Bomb out of nowhere. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Nakamura. Sassy's not a fan of anything Logan Paul. Not even a fan of him getting beat or knocked out in a boxing match. If you're going to do a multiple person ladder match for the US title, yeah. Awesome Truth for champs. I think that'd be fun. But I really want DIY to take it off him. Escobar versus Mysterio in a singles match. And Kaiser versus Jade. FFS, I won't tell you what that means, but for something's sake. So it's not my card of misfit. It's actually someone on Reddit that I saw that I quite liked. I just ended up saving it because it was a very interesting card. I don't think there's many matches in there that you couldn't easily work story-wise. I think with Tiffany Stratton being called, I think she deserves a WrestleMania spot, but would you do Tiffany Stratton versus Bianca Belair or Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair? Because I would have Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair, and then you could have uh, 3 or 4. No, you could do a women's battle royal like the Andre the Giant battle royal. So there's things that could happen. Bron Breakker versus Gunther at Mania would be a banger. Yeah, but I think you need Bron Breakker to be destroying people straight away. Jade's not ready. No, I don't think Jade is ready, but you'll put her in there with someone like Bianca Belair. I think Bianca could carry her to a good match. Jade if Jax loses, she retires, you know where you want that match. I mean, yeah. What I'll do is I'll stick the actual thing in chat for people. Go and check it out. Yeah. Then tries to get to his feet. Nakamura's looking for the Kinshasa by the looks of it. Again, Sami Zayn got out of the way. Overkick to the back of Nakamura. Sami Zayn's getting fired up. Jade slamming Jax like Hogan did Andre is a Mania moment. Banging, yeah. Sami Zayn got Nakamura 1, 2, 3 after another Hulova kick. I think there should be a battle royal to determine number 1 contenders. That's a great shout. Yeah, you win the battle royal, you'll become the number 1 contender for the sort of next premium live event. Crowd seemed to be into the match, didn't they? So that's a decent match. It's Sami Zayn and it's Nakamura. You'll look at the match they had in NXT on Nakamura's debut. It was a phenomenal match. So we know these 2 guys can work. We do know they can work well together. I love the way that Pat McAfee's just chilling. Sami versus Gunther. I think that's a great plan, and I think that's the route they probably would go down because they do seem to be building Sami for a title match. Misfit what kind of wants Big E to come back. Again, I don't think anyone would complain about Big E coming back. The problem is the neck. I don't want Biggie anywhere near a ring until one, he is completely medically cleared, and two, unless he wants to come back, because after a while he might not want to come back. Gable versus Gunther, that's the one that I want. That's the one that I've wanted for ages, Sassy. Biggie versus Gunther, sign me up for that as well. As long as Biggie is cleared. Sign you up. Gable versus Gunther. A lot of people have not been saying anything about Sheamus. Do you reckon we could see Sheamus back at any point soon? So we've got a video package promo from the New Day and Imperium. So they're obviously having a street fight tonight, which I reckon will be quite good. Kofi looks like Kofi doesn't look as good and as comfortable as with a kendo stick as Xavier Woods did for some reason. Becky tweeted a gif of an orange and tagged Dominic. Yes. Oh, we're getting Chelsea Green coming out. Do we think we're getting any returns at Mania or the Raw and SmackDown? Got Bliss coming back, Sheamus at Matt Cardona maybe. I would love Bliss to come back. Sheamus, I was just saying, would you? I mean, I'd love to see Sheamus actually against Gunther at Mania, but I don't see that happening at all. So anytime after that, I'd be fine with him. Matt Cardona, I mean, Chelsea Green's on Monday Night Raw. Matt Cardona, King of the Indies. Could work, could work. Do we think? So that looks like we're getting Chelsea Green versus Raquel Rodriguez. Let's get all ready for you guys. Quite like the new graphics that we've been seeing. So Chelsea Green versus Raquel Rodriguez. Get your votes in now. So looking at video 2K24, why is there an action figure Cody Rhodes? Can we stop with the random stuff? That gear is hideous. Are you meaning Chelsea Green? All three ring announcers are in 2K24. And Threv in 2. So for you, Aston, don't worry. Let's have a look. So, like I was saying, I keep wanting to get into the games, but I just don't get enough time to be able to play it. The amount of times that I've bought games and I'll play it for a few hours every so often, but then don't really play it. I mean, I was literally earlier on, well, I'll say earlier on, back end of last week, I put my Xbox on for the first time in about 3 or 4 months. So I just don't think I would get the value of buying the game. That makes so much on the indies. I bet he does. I absolutely bet he does. But he does graft. He does really work for it, doesn't he? years after getting kicked out of a locker room, now The Miz is locked inside of one, was a gutted headline you just saw. Okay. Okie dokie. What do I have? No, I'm going to save my chocolate for a little bit more. I really wanted something savoury and I completely forgot to get something savoury earlier. Michael's got to go see the Wednesday, dude. Not a problem. Thanks for joining. Before you go, do put in the chat where we can follow you, dude. And we can help we can subscribe to your channel and give you some support, dude. Archer with managed GPS. Archer was amazing. Bymox Buddy, we do love you. All the chat loves you. Send you some love like that. There we go. So we're just coming back to Monday Night Raw. They are promoting 2K24. Post Malone. Jed Cargill. Why? Pat McAfee? Why would you put Pat McAfee in the game? So, yeah, CM Punk has finally been confirmed. Dudley Boys. Why is Post Malone in the game? I don't get that. Pat McAfee's Cole's best mate, yeah. Yeah, I mean, some people don't like the crazy stuff, but it's not for me. So I've got Chelsea Green in the ring. So Chelsea Green is issuing a formal complaint against WWE management. Chelsea Green saying she would have won the Last Chance Battle Royal. So Chelsea Green's not happy that Raquel Rodriguez got added to that Battle Royal last week. Raquel Rodriguez flew all the way to Perth to lose. Yeah. Oh, Chelsea Green's going in on the San Jose Sharks. Crowd don't like that. Why does Chelsea Green's hair make her look about 10 years old? Raquel Rodriguez getting a pop with that music hitting. So, do we think that Raquel Rodriguez needs a new gimmick? I think she massively needs a new gimmick because doing a pose with your back is boring. From what I've seen, Raquel Rodriguez has been having a bit of an issue with allergic reactions, and she's trying to get something sorted. So we do send our best wishes to Raquel Rodriguez. 1000%, yeah. Gimmick change, please, Raquel Rodriguez. I think it is massively needed. So Chelsea's just drawn a line, and Raquel steps across it. And then again, but Chelsea slapped to the face of Raquel. Hot message trying to get out the ring. Raquel's not letting it happen. Close line from Raquel. Do you want her to turn heel, Mark? Or do you want to keep her as a face? Because I think if you turn her heel, it gives her so much scope to drop the muscle back gimmick, as I'm calling it. Follow a slam from Raquel. Raquel saying to Chelsea to shush. Raquel Rodriguez plants Chelsea. Goes 1, 2, 3. Raquel just getting a nice, easy win there. She's going to do the bodybuilding poses. She needs to spend some time in the gym, get a Beth Phoenix look going on. Yeah, get some proper pump on. She's not believable as a heel. I mean, I would still prefer to see her turn heel and just go on an absolute tear of destroying people. So Sami Zayn's backstage, being interviewed by Jackie Redmond. Waste of time match, pretty much. But it's a great way to get Chelsea Green more heat, going up to Adam Pearce. Sami Zayn saying that the match has been on his mind all week. He couldn't even take another loss. Sami saying he wants to be a contender and wants to be a champion on any night. So that win that Sami just got confirms he's a contender. So the path to WrestleMania will come. Sami versus Gunther, yeah, plan for Mania. I don't think that is a bad choice at all. Although we've got Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. Yeah, they are teasing it, aren't they? They are teasing Gunther and Sami Zayn at Mania with that. Oh, that crowd reaction. That's going to be, if Gunther gets the win, if Gunther drops the title to Sami Zayn at Mania, that crowd is going to be popping. They need a Mean Girls gimmick with Raquel, Shotzi, and Liv. I think if I was going to do a Mean Girls style gimmick, I would want Chelsea Green because she's that type of character which could really pull it off. And then I would love the Iconics and have all three of them as a. I don't know how to call it anything else but a high school bitchy sort of group. I think that would be a perfect grouping. Perfectly fine with Sami ending Gunther's reign. I hold my hands up. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let them be bullies. Yeah, that's why I think if you had Chelsea Green and the Iconics, it would be a brilliant, brilliant story. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and AJ Styles in the same WWE game. That's a complete. I mean, even throw Cody Rhodes into that. A year ago, Obviously, you wouldn't have had CM Punk 18 months ago. Cody, obviously, well, no, 2 years ago, it wouldn't have been Cody. So the landscape has changed massively. So if let's throw a different question your way, guys. If you could have anyone in a WWE game, character or persona from any performer, who would you have? Because sometimes one person will be in there, but one particular part of the character won't be. Because I know we've had Mick Foley, and we've had all three versions of Mick Foley in games, but Mick Foley as the commissioner, I think, would be quite a good one, because I thought it was brilliant as a commissioner. Have we had Paul Bearer in a game? Will Ospreay, yes. I think Will Ospreay would be great in a WWE game. Paul Bearer as a manager. Yeah, I saw as a manager. I didn't know if we had him as a performer in the ring. So we've just got another promo for the game. What did people think to the Grayson Waller segment? Because obviously that was a lot of people seemed to not like that too much. How did people find Tiffany Stratton? So Cody Rhodes is backstage. So Dean Ambrose or Goldust? Yes, good shout. Within WWE logic, love to see Chainsaw Charlie. Yeah. I mean, Terry Funk in any game would be awesome. So Cody obviously, Cody asked for the one-on-one match against The Rock. What do people think about that? Would you be interested in seeing Cody and Rock one-on-one? So did Cody just say that it's going to be Cody versus Grayson Waller? Yeah, Cody Rhodes versus Grayson Waller. All three of Cody's characters. So here we go. We've got Imperium's music in. Curious what the other DLC characters are. Yeah. So we've got Gunther coming out. So we're not getting the tag match straight away, I don't think. We're getting a Gunther promo. Love Tiffany. She should have got a lot longer, and the Grayson Waller show did nothing for you, but made Waller look like a face. Made Theory look stupid as always, which I think he was happy about. Made Cody desperate. Seth looks like Shawn Michaels, goofy sad. Yeah. Brian Pillman will definitely be a DLC. Yeah, I think so. I think Pillman, with him signing a Legends contract, I think. Punk will be part of the ECW pack featuring Sandman Dudley's Funk ECW version of Paul Heyman. Brilliant. The bad Shawn Michaels, goofy sad, like Seth wasn't very funny. No. Sort of just before he lost his smile originally. Was that 97, 98? Somewhere around there? Oh no, 96. So we've got Gunther in the ring. Gunther is going. There is people booing, but there is also quite a few people cheering him. Let's hear what he's got to say. So after defeating Jey Uso last week, he is still the greatest and longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. Spitting facts straight away. That's all he needs to do, innit? So it's got to be honest. It was close. Jay almost beat you, mate. So he says he feels it slipping. I felt it slipping away for the first time. Is that obviously sort of trying to downplay himself a little bit? Could do Black Adam as a DLC. I mean, The Rock would probably sign off on it if it made him money. Sandman's supposed to be one of the dark episodes, Dark Side of the Ring. Don't hear about a lot about him. Yeah, you do. Great Moat was part of the WCW pack. Makes sense. Does make sense, that one, doesn't it? Gunther wants to address his future. So Gunther has put his heart, his soul, and his body. Has put his heart, soul, and body to make it the title the most prestigious in the company. So Gunther's saying he's beaten everyone along the way. So one question: who's going to be my opponent at WrestleMania? So Gunther saying he doesn't live under a rock. Here's all the ridiculous claims. Sami Zayn first one out of his mouth. Again teasing it. Chad Gable, that's getting a big pop. The Miz. People requesting our truth. That gets the biggest pop of the lot. Oh, we're going Judgment Day's music. Are we going our truth? Oh no, we're going the full Judgment Day. Damien Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, and Dirty Dom. Muta being in a WWE Games Wilds to Misfit. I mean, yeah. Looking at it, Balor's hand is injured. He's got his thumb taped up. So we've got Judgment Day besides Mammy and our truth. So what do we think? So Damien Priest starting off with big bad Gunther. Priest saying that you've had quite the dominant run. So Damien Priest saying that a Judgment Day ran the table over the weekend and they're going to plan to do the same at WrestleMania. They plan on adding more gold at Mania. Oh, Damien Priest is saying he's kind of challenging for the IC title at Mania. So Damien Priest Gunther's saying, because you're not cashing in, who's it going to be? Oh. Gunther asked if it's going to be Balor. Is it going to be the one with the big head, referencing McDonough? Dirty Dom steps forward. Dom's just going booed to hell as always. Dirty Dom saying, when Judgment say they're going to do something, we mean it. Dom saying that the IC title belongs to the Judgment Day. Becky isn't taking a break after Mania. All of Judgment Day will lose at Mania. Yeah. So Gunther pushes Dirty Dom. Priest steps forward. The rest of Judgment Day trying to hold him back. Think Roman retains. Nah, chance. Roman's losing, so yeah. Priest ain't cashing in on the world title. No chance. So we're getting let them fight chance. Obviously, Gunther and Damien Priest. Balor's trying to talk Priest down. What do we think? Do I reckon we'll see this match before Mania? Yeah, you can get on once there's another match announced, I said, don't worry. How are you doing, dude? Hope you're had a good weekend. Heel versus heel. It's a very tough one to pull off correctly, but I do think Triple H will be able to do it quite well. So by the looks of it, we are getting the no DQ match in a second, so I'll get the poll going for you. New Day versus Imperium. There we go. Priest might win against Gunther. I think he might win, but I don't think he'd win the IC title. He might get a singles win. Caught it right before the street fight. Perfect timing, dude. Although Sami Zayn and Nakamura had a good match together. Very, very good, enjoyable one-on-one match, which we know they can pull off anyway. What did you think to Elimination Chamber as Irvin? Did you find the show very good? Did you think it was rubbish? Did you think it was as bad as December to Dismember, as some people have said? Yeah, what do you think to Elimination Chamber observing? Do you enjoy it? I thought the show itself was okay. It was predictable, but the match quality was very high. It was a B-level pay-per-view, so I wasn't expecting the earth. Elimination Chamber was all right. Felt like an episode of SmackDown or Raw. Yeah, I mean it was a predictable show. It wasn't going to throw many unexpected shocks. AJ Styles showing up was the absolute closest you could call a surprise, but not bad for AJ. Flying to Australia, jump into Elimination Chamber, attack LA Knight, and fly home. Getting paid for it, not bad. So we've got Judgment Day backstage. Where's our truth? Where's our truth? Oh no. Rhea's saying Rhea looks worried for Dom after he's challenged Gunther. Balor's saying he needs to go smooth over. Oh, Andrade. Andrade has a meeting to discuss his first opponent. Do you reckon it's going to be Dom? I'd quite like that. It's more good than bad, but predictable, not much excitement. I thought the wrestling was good in the ring. The rest of it was rubbish. I observing, said Sassy. We're going a street fight, which is exciting as hell. Oh, Imperium have come out to meet the New Day on the way to the ring. So San Jose Sharks jerseys being worn by the New Day. So who do we think is going to get this one? I know I've put the poll in. Everyone thinks it's going to be the New Day. Nothing, nurse. How are you doing? It's going all right over here, back in the old land of Hull. What about yourself, man? Do you have a good weekend? Do you enjoy Elimination Chamber? So a couple of trombones being used. Francesca number 85. It's weird seeing New Day in jeans. That is very, very weird. Oh, we're getting tables coming out. So Imperium got the upper hand at the minute. But taken off the apron by New Day. Oh, it looks like we're going to get a crazy dive off the ropes. Kofi over the top. Xavier through. There we go. Kingston has on dad jeans. Street fight. Yeah, right. I mean, not compared to some of the stuff that you watch, Sassy. This is tame, we know. So we're going commercial break. So, what's your favourite street fight then, Sassy? Out of everything that you've seen? Uh, Stream's just kicked me off again. I thought we'd finished all of this rubbish. Let's try that one. So yeah, what's your favourite street fight, Sassy? Soon as I say street fight, there's only one I go to. WWE's picture in picture doesn't exist. Does exist. It does exist. We've seen it. Cactus Jack versus Triple H. It's the correct answer. It's the only answer. Royal Rumble 2000, my very first pay-per-view. So it is a match. It's the main reason that made Triple H in it. It's not a street fight, but certainly no rules when Stone Cold beat Booker T's in Texas Supermarket. Can't you remember your favourite street fight match? I mean, Cactus Jack versus Triple H. I don't know if I don't think it was a street fight, but Mick Foley versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania, I thought was a good one. We're getting We Want Tables chants. So Imperium pulling tables out. Oh, crowd go mad. Putting the tables back underneath. Oh, getting massive boos. But Kaiser's got a steel chair. Steel chair to the midsection of Xavier Woods. I always think it's weird in a street fight when you're wearing wrestling trunks. Why wouldn't you try and protect yourself a bit more? Because you know there's going to be weapons. Sassy's gone Hangman versus Mox, Meltzer gave it 5 stars. Nick Gage versus Shane Page. Atticus, Coagulation versus Alex Colon. There you go, guys. If you want street fight matches that are not mainstream, there is plenty there for you guys to check out. Double team from Imperium. So Kofi going up to the top. Crossbody taking out both members of Imperium. SOS as well. Kofi boom drop. Straight to Vinci. Kaiser and Kofi trying to work together. El Desperado versus Mox. I mean, if it's got Moxley and it's sassy, I think you'll enjoy it anyway, don't you? Kofi getting the table set up on the outside by the looks of it. So table set up on the outside. What's Kofi going to look for? He's looking for, by the looks of it, a suplex. Vinci makes the save with a kick to the midsection of Kofi. Suplex from the outside to win on Kofi from Imperium. Xavier Woods back in, kicks to the midsection, but Vinci with a couple of big chop. So Kaiser's got kendo sticks. Oh, double kendo sticks to the back of Xavier Woods. Raining blows down on Xavier Woods. Nomad says WCW used to have some great parking lot brawls. Definitely, definitely. Kofi intercepts, but Vinci with a beautiful clothesline. Xavier Woods back in the ring. Crossbody from Vinci. That was some bloody speed he was running up there. Kendo sticks again to Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods eats a steel chair shot. Crowd really booing Imperium tonight. So Imperium with the upper hand as we're going into commercial break. Need to stop calling them street fights and call them TLC matches. I think just call them a no DQ match. I think it's such an easy way to do it. Because you've got no DQ, street fight, TLC, no holds barred. They are all technically the same thing, really, aren't they? So, do you really need 5 different match titles for one style of match? Yeah, I don't know why they have this many different names for matches. Imperium keep beating up New Day. Think Kofi and Wood should leave Imperium alone. Just have Daddy Imperium Gunther just take him out. So we are on a commercial break again. Street Fighter and Sanctions match, chairs match are all same thing, which is no DQ. Yeah, same stipulations all day long. Sometimes it doesn't make sense on some of them. Oh yeah, we've got Formula One starting soon. I can't wait for that. So, what's people's favorite? So, if we're talking about stipulations, what's people's favorite stipulation that we have? Do people have a favorite stipulation out of them all? So, Sassy's throwing some more street fights. Sami Callihan versus Moose versus Steve Macklin. Not a bad shout there. Kofi's just launched Pat McAfee's chest straight at Kaiser. Misfits' favourite is a TLC match. Good stipulations, always seems to produce a lot of entertaining matches. We haven't had a TLC match since 2020. Bring back the TLC pay-per-view, TLC match, says Misfit. So New Day have both got kendo sticks. Kaiser's in the middle of both of them. Raining blows on the back, completely going to town on Kaiser. WWE is the only promotion that doesn't do a real street fight. There are rules for street fights, they don't follow them. Yeah. Feel like one of the Edge versus Rollins matches should have been a TLC match. That'd have been entertaining, I think. So a crowd chanting tables again. So a table being set up on the outside again. So Vinci's on a table. We've got Kofi holding him down. Xavier Woods going up to the top. Xavier Woods on the top turnbuckle. Elbow drop from there straight to the outside through a table, taking Vinci out. WWE's gone to street fights. Yeah, I remember. It's been years since they've done it. Kaiser kept blocking with his legs, not taking the kendo stick shots properly. So we've got Xavier on top again, but stomp to Vinci. 1, 2. Kaiser drags the ref out, breaking up the 3 count. Kofi diving to the outside with a kendo stick. Going, this is awesome chance. Kofi's in the ring, going up to the top turnbuckle. Xavier got Kaiser on his shoulder. Oh, Vinci sending Kofi through the other table. Forgot about that one. Still, I don't know if it was a sign. 1, 2, 3. That was a chaotic ending. But Imperium got the win. So Xavier Woods got hit with a road sign. Then he got face planted through a steel chair in the corner and then rolled up into a pin. That was crazy ending. Why is Triple H cooking another banger Raw? Because Triple H knows how to cook bangers. I mean, not in the slightest, not complaining at all. So we're going to Grayson Waller video promo. New Day needs to face it. They can't beat Imperium. Not really. I don't care either way. If they're putting matches on like that, I'm happy for them to take a loss every week. Remember, Andrade had bangers with Dom's deadbeat dad? Andrade versus Eddie Guerrero. I don't remember them ones happening. So I've got Adam Pearce backstage on the phone talking to Bronson Reed by the sounds of it. Oh, we've got Chad Gable backstage. Gable's putting his name forward by the sounds of it for Gunther. So I said, now, see you Wednesday. Not a problem, Sassy. Thank you very much for joining, as always. Hope you feel good soon, and the pneumonia is sort of you getting rid of that. But thank you very much for moderating, as always, Sassy. Love you. Multi-person IC title ladder match. No, I think if you're going to do Gunther match, it has to be a pinfall match because that's what Gunther should be. Beating Gunther in a ladder match doesn't mean you've beat Gunther. I think you've got to have Gunther pinned. So Michael Cole tweeted out a photo of Pat McAfee and Gunther. Oh, we've got Shayna Baszler coming out. What's Shayna doing out? I've got Zoe Stark coming out. So we've got Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler in a tag match. So we're getting Baszler and Stark versus Hartwell and LeRae. So I'm going to get a poll going for you. This one wasn't announced, but it's fine. We can get you sorted. Baszler and Stark, Hartwell and LeRae. There we go. The Miz comes on. No more will curse him for you, Sassy. So we're over an hour and a half into it. If you haven't already, do like and share, subscribe, as always, all the good stuff. What else have we got left? We've still got Cody versus Grayson Waller in the main event. And we've got this tag match coming up, but I don't think we've got anything else announced. So I'm not sure what else we have got. So we are still on a commercial break at the moment. So what are people thinking of Monday Night Raw this week? Has it been enjoyable so far? Oh, no, here you are. Okay. Here you are. IC title showcase match. So, number one contender, winner faces Gunther Night 2. That's not a bad shout at all. That's a banger of an idea, I think, that one. If Zoe and Shane are heels, it'd be a good pairing for Raquel. Hmm. I don't agree, but not in a disrespectful way. Zoe and Shane are a very, very physical MMA style performers, where Raquel is more of a wrestler performer. So I think it's two different styles. In all honesty. So Shayna, by the looks of it, Kabuki Warriors are being called out by Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. So I've got Poison, Pixie, and Indy Hartwell in the ring. How do I feel this one's going to go? Shayna Baszler going to win? Zoe Stark? Makes more sense, doesn't it? So we're starting off with Shayna and Candice. Candice taking Zoe Stark off the apron. Shayna went for a move in the corner, but Candice got out of the way very quickly. Candice was swanton off the sent on cannonball off the top of the apron. Shayna, a big knee to Candice. But Shayna's going for a stomp on the arm. That joint manipulation that she's so well known for. Zoe Stark tagged in. So Shayna on the outside, we've got Zoe Stark in the ring and Candice LeRae. Zoe Stark still with the upper hand over Candice. We've not seen Indy Hartwell yet. half and half. What looks like a half and half throw. Goes for a pain of 1-2. Kick out at 2 by Candice. Yeah, it's a good idea, that one. Fatal 4-way, Fatal 5-way. I mean, the winner of, if they do the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, maybe, that'd be a good idea. In comes Indy. Oh, Shayna with a blind tag. Spinebuster from Indy. But in comes Shayna. Kirifuda clutch. Indy tapping out very quickly there. That was a very, very quick tab. So Kabuki Warriors have been put on notice. Oh, Sassy's gone and Drew's come in. So Drew's coming up next. These new graphics that we're seeing are very, very nice. So kudos to the WWE graphics department. So we are on the road to WrestleMania. We've got, what is it, about 5 weeks? But 39 days until WrestleMania. Yeah, so it's just over 5 weeks away. I didn't realise it was that soon. So what do we think we're going to get? We're going to have Drew, and then we've got the Cody match. What else have we got in between? Are we going to see our truth, do we think? Wonder when Cody Rock will fight. Surely Cody won't do double duty at Mania. Could you see it at SummerSlam? I think SummerSlam's a good position for that sort of match. SummerSlam. What else have you got between now and SummerSlam? Because I don't reckon you've got Backlash in May, Money in the Bank in July, SummerSlam around August time, Bash in Berlin, which I don't see it happening there at the end of August. I think Survivor Series is too far away. Doesn't seem to be any Saudi shows on there though. I was going to say we haven't had our dose of our truth. I'm presuming that's what we're getting between now and the main event. So it's this week. Hope they're weighing him off Judgment Day stuff. It's going to World. It is, but our truth's amazing, so it's funny. There we go. There we go. There's our truth. We called it no more. So we've got our truth. We've got the Miz. Oh, we've got DXIY. So our truth is reminiscent about the good old days. So the Miz is saying they're going to get revenge on the Judgment Day. Ciampa doing the "Are you ready?" Our truth's called it Regeneration X. Regeneration X is amazing. Outro's picking up the TV. There's no cord on it. There's no power cord. So Johnny Gargano says, "Is it wireless?" Outros goes, "Nope." Still carries on walking off. Brilliant. So I've got Drew McIntyre coming out. So I've got Drew coming out. So Drew's seemed to be interacting with fans as a face. Seems to be getting a reaction. But surely Drew's a heel. Surely Drew is more of the heel than he is a face. Surely Dexter Lumis should be DXIY's China. I think you could have put Indy Hartwell. Because she's tall. She's got that build where it could be a China modern day equivalent. Let's have a go on one of these Biscoff Kit Kats. So what's Drew got to say? Oh, okay then. Joke is because China was silent at the start of DX, yeah. Just a background enforcer. Joe saying you don't achieve success alone. Everyone in the arena and everyone in the world. So what Joe's thanking everyone that prayed for him. Joe saying he got hurt. We got his eardrum blown out. Oh. There's a chance you might not make WrestleMania. Joe says, "Oh, do you think I am CM Punk? Nothing's stopping me at Mania." Oh, he's sitting down with a CM Punk pose with a mic. Saying to the cameraman, "Don't shoot up my kilt, you perv." To the cameraman, genius. So Punk's been called out, saying that you're going to be devastated to see Joe in his position. Joe wants to do something special for Punk. Joe's climbing up the ladder for Hater of the Year. Yeah, he's been doing some great work. On to more serious business. He's going to talk to the champ. Seth Rollins is calling Seth out to the ring. If Sassy were here, she would be paving up the kilt. We know that, don't we, Nomar? There we go. Seth freaking Rollins coming down to the ring. And for Sassy, yes, Queen. There would be some definite peeking and paving, wouldn't there, Nomar? Oh. I mean, that's quite a reserved look for Seth, I think. Crowd singing is a theme, though. The Punk Drew SummerSlam program is going to be great. That's if Punk is going to be cleared for SummerSlam. I think it's going to be. I don't think it'll be tight, but I think it will be a bit touch and go whether it's going to definitely be cleared for SummerSlam's point. Seth welcoming everyone to Monday Night Rollins. Seth saying congratulations to Drew McIntyre. So Seth's proud of Drew, clawed his way into the title picture. So Joe has a chance to win the World Championship with people in the arena. I'm not sure. He's in. So why did you block Justin Michaels, Misfit? I don't know. I've asked him for you. So there's only one thing standing in the way of Drew McIntyre achieving that dream, and it is Seth freaking Rollins. That's crowd singing along again. Punk, I know you're straight edge, so I drank enough for both of us to celebrate. It's brilliant. Such a clever line. So Joe's acknowledging that Seth's in the way. Joe's talking about why is Seth making it harder for himself, involving himself in the Cody sort of story. Joe saying he wants Seth at 100%. Joe doesn't understand why Seth is going to SmackDown. Joe saying that it wouldn't be on SmackDown if it was on fire. His responsibility would be Monday Night Raw with the world title. So Joe's talking about at the match at WrestleMania, they'll cost the match. So Joe's telling Seth to back off from the SmackDown stuff. What's Seth going to respond with? Seth's just letting the crowd do their thing. Seth says, respectfully, some risks are worth taking. So Seth and Joe have known each other for a long time. They've replayed it over and over, their story. Seth has seen all the different options. That's why he is a visionary. That's why he's an architect. Joe might be right. Seth's knee might not be ready. Bloodline might ruin him. So WrestleMania might be an easy night for Drew. But what if Drew is wrong? Some risks are worth taking. So Seth says he feels empty. He sometimes feels empty inside. Wasn't until Seth had a daughter that not everything's about himself. Seth is all about taking down the bloodline. It's bigger than them. So Seth says it doesn't matter if Drew's champ or if Seth is still champ. So the bloodline needs taken out before them two go against each other. So Seth says, what if they rip the bloodline apart and then secure the future of the industry? So Seth is saying, may the best man win again. You can see the respect between these two, can't you? Some risks are worth taking. So they are still teasing a match between Cody Seth with Rock and Roman at Mania. So what are we going next? So we're going a recap of last Monday Night Raw with the women that was in the Elimination Chamber. And Nia Jax coming out. So we've got Nia Jax coming out. Oh yeah, we've got Nia Jax and Liv Morgan, haven't we? Forgot about that. I like the way that Nia Jax is from California and she didn't even get a pop. So Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan. I've put a poll in for you. All that's going to be left of Liv is a lipstick stain on the mat. And a pile of blood, probably. And a pile of blood. So we have got Revolution this weekend. I will be doing predictions for that one. I'll probably have that done probably after Dynamite on Wednesday, so probably Thursday afternoon. Thursday evening, we should have the Predictions contest going live. So you can get your competition votes in. So do we reckon that Liv's going to get squashed in this match? I don't know. I don't know if... Could you have someone come out and attack Nia Jax to start a setup of a WrestleMania match, maybe? Seems a long time ago Liv was a member of the Riot Squad. Yeah, it was. It seems a very long time ago, doesn't it? Let's have a look. I mean, Riot Squad ended in 2019, so yeah, it's been 4 or 5 years since we had the Riot Squad. April 2019, so just shy of 5 years since we had the Riot Squad. Yeah, 2017 was when they started. 2019 is when they April 2019 is when they disbanded, when Liv got moved from Raw to SmackDown. So just going a video package now before we come back to Monday Night Raw for WrestleMania. Liv even had a green tongue, looked better on her than George Animal Steel. Well, she had green, she had blue at one point, I think. So Liv's out. There we go. Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan. You've got your votes in option on the YouTube page. Liv got the jobber entrance. Yeah. I just hope she gets some offense in. She just got a knee, went for a takedown, but Nia Jax just showing that strength. Samoan drop to Liv. So Nia Jax with a splash in the corner. And then a rear attack. So Liv's trying to fight back. Stretch muffler submission she's using at the minute. Just swinging Liv into that turnbuckle. So Liv just got out of the way of a leg drop from Nia on the ring apron. Very infamous of the My Hole segment. So Liv with a dive from the ring to the outside, taking Nia out. She's not finishing that story that doesn't exist with Rhea. Yeah. So I'd love to see Liv Morgan with a good performance and a good run of sort of wins to build a sort of potential match against. I mean, even Bailey, I think, could be quite a good one. Misfits glad WWE's keeping Seth and Drew one-on-one. I mean, we don't know if they are at the minute. There could be more happening. We don't know yet. So, I mean, if it was Joe, Seth, if Punk was cleared, would you put Punk in there? I would. Because I think that match would be, I don't want to call it a game changer of a match, but I think that'd be a banger of a match. So I think the way that Drew is taunting CM Punk is brilliant. Joe versus Punk is going to be a banger. And I think any combination of Joe, Seth, and Punk is perfect. Would have just done Punk versus Rollins. But Drew's been doing brilliant work, so I think if Punk wasn't as injured as possible as he is, and it was possible competing at Mania, I think he'd have to do a triple threat. So Liv step up into GAHY, but just gets run through by Nia Jax. Nia went for a senton, but Liv got out of the way. Liv just gets out of the way in the corner. Liv with a knee. Liv hanging Nia up on the back of the apron. Liv going up to the top with Punk's injury, so one more injury can finish him. Can't put injury prone guy in major storylines. That's a very good call at Nama. Liv went for a code breaker, but Nia blocked it. Code breaker off the top. Beautiful from Liv. 1, 2. Nia kicks out at 2. I know some people don't rate Liv, but I think she's brilliant in the ring compared to what she was when she was at first in the Riot Squad. Liv Morgan just picked straight up off the mat by Nia Jax and a headbutt. Oh, Nia Jax shoulder first into the ring post. Liv gets another shot. Liv went for a dive, but Nia caught her on the shoulders. Liv back first off the ring post. What was this coming out? Becky. Could see the crowd reaction to Becky. She was on the barricade, diving onto Nia Jax. Nia Jax face first off the announce desk multiple times from Becky. Then off the ring apron. So Becky shoving Nia to the outside. Referee stopping Becky. I mean, I don't want this feud to continue because I don't want to risk Becky going injured before Mania. But if Becky goes through another match with Nia and doesn't go injured, that's all we need. So we've got Grayson Waller and Austin Theory backstage. So Grayson Waller is saying he's going to disrespect Cody in his house. Theory's just looking very sullen there, doesn't look very happy. We go American Nightmare taping up his hands. So again, main event, Cody Rhodes against Grayson Waller. So WWE acknowledging the passing of Ollie Anderson. Very nice. So we've got the in memory of Ollie Anderson. Very nice touch by WWE. So I'm going to put it in already because we know there's only one match left. Cody Rhodes versus Grayson Waller. You can get your votes in. Do we reckon we're going to see anything happen bloodline-wise in the main event? Because it seems a very obvious place to bring someone out with Grayson Waller in that match. Guess the main reason for this match is to allow for the outside interference. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Who do we think we could get? Do we reckon we're going to get Austin Theory attack? Or do I reckon it will be some sort of bloodline shenanigans? Solo Sikoa, maybe. I think Solo makes sense because you could have Cody take him out over the next couple of weeks before obviously going to WrestleMania. Because I know The Rock has been announced for SmackDown this Friday. Yeah, who do you think's going to interfere then, Nomar? I think if you are going to have someone interfere, I think you have Solo. Solo interferes, gets Grayson Waller the win, and then Cody says, "I'm going to take him out, take Solo Sikoa out." We've got Peter in. How are you doing, dude? Thank you very much for joining from NYC. The Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. Still half an hour left. Even with mega commercials, it's lots of time. It is. But you're probably going to have 10 minutes worth of entrances, a video package, 3 commercial breaks. So 10 minutes worth of wrestling. Surely Solo in his Thummel show. Probably. So they are in the Bay Area. Maybe Seth comes out to help Cody, especially if Solo comes out. Yeah. So Becky wants to end Nia Jax. She doesn't want to end. Oh, Becky and Nia Jax next week. It's official. Oh, Liv Morgan going in Becky's face saying not everything's about you. So we're going. There's the Jackie Redmond show on YouTube now. So we've got Jey Uso backstage. Oh, Peter would book Nia to beat Becky again. That's an interesting idea, Peter. So Jey Uso saying last week he was super close to the first Intercontinental title. He almost completes any mission and falls short. Wants to do something positive. It falls short. So we've got Drew. Obviously, they had a bit of beef previously. Drew wants to have a chat with Jay. Oh, Drew's saying that Jay deserves this. Oh, they're throwing hands. Jay started it. You know, Vince is no longer in charge when WWE acknowledges Ole Anderson's existence. Definitely. So again, Grayson and Waller come out now. So I know you probably don't have it across there, but you have a similar show called Jersey Shore. We have one in the UK called Geordie Shore, which is all about people from Newcastle. And for me, Grayson Waller looks like he would fit perfectly into that sort of cast. So I've got Grayson Waller going up against Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, up next. So we've got an entrance, we've got a commercial break no more. Let's see what time we actually start the main event. Becky shouldn't be losing on the build to Mania. No, I don't think she should be. But if it's interaction, distraction, I think that would work. Observing's asking why is Drew and Uso fighting? Why is Grayson Waller near a main event? Left for half an hour. So Drew and Jey Uso are fighting because Drew got taken out by the Usos when they were still part of the Bloodline faction. Grayson Waller and Cody Rhodes are going one-on-one because they had a segment, obviously, at Elimination Chamber. And Cody and Seth basically caused uproar on the show, so it's basically a bit of, you ruined my show. Vince hated Ole Anderson, which is why he was not part of the Four Horsemen. I could see Ole being inducted now, though. Wouldn't surprise me if Ole gets inducted in the next couple of years. No problem. Glad to help observing. I always try my best for you, don't I? You know that. There you go. Little one for you. You and I always try and help out as much as I can observing, whether it's explanations, whether it's helping out, whether it's ideas. Love this t-shirt. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. So random Grayson as a main event match with Cody Rhodes. Yeah. It's a nice, simple, easy match for Cody. You'd expect. But us and me and Noma have said that we expect some interference. We don't know who. We're thinking maybe Solo Sikoa tries to attack Cody. and then you get Seth coming out to make the save for Cody. I think that's maybe what you could see. So Peter Sandoval's heard on Jim Cornette's show that Ole told both Vince and Linda to go after themselves to their faces. That's a very Ole thing to do. Ole didn't mix his words at all, did he? He did not mess about. So Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre next week on Monday Night Raw. Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax going one-on-one as well. So we've still got Grayson Waller's music going. So we're getting the American Nightmare in a second. So we're doing the woe. You've got to join me in it. Do it in the chat when you hear it. Cody's pop as soon as the music hits is brilliant. He is still so over after 2 years. How many of us are Cody crybabies? Hit myself. Let me off the do it all to get on the feet. Yeah, I agree, Nama. To start the show. Out the curtain and lights go up. I'm home. Whoa. With the pyro. I ain't got pyro, but I've got flashy lights. I've got flashy lights. Let's make it a bit faster. Where are we? That one. No one put the whoa chants in. Pete loves Roman. Don't want to see him lose, but no, it's happening. I like Roman, but I think I am past him now, in all honesty. Let's have a look. What shall I do? Take here to change the game. Let's have a look. What else have we got? There we go. Have some flashing lights. Bet Waller had never thought he'd be a main event on Raw. Probably not. Probably not at all, dude. So we've got Cody chants. We've got the bell going. So who's a Cody crybaby in chat? So Cody rated at 93, Grayson Waller at 74 on the 2K24 game. Cody face first off the turnbuckle. Getting Cody chance. Cody reverses. Chop to Grayson Waller in the corner. Cody went for a whip. Grayson reverses it. Cody into the turnbuckle. Knees from Grayson Waller. Cody's okay, but your acknowledgement, should go down the drain. I'm only joking, Peter. We love you in chat, dude. Thanks for joining. I acknowledge you, my Peter Sandful chief. So Grayson with some right hands to Cody. Waller went for a whip, but Cody drops down for the uppercut. Cody looking for a suplex. Is it suplex? Vertical suplex held in place. Brilliant power from Cody. Face first. Cody sends Grayson Waller to the outside. Paul Heyman is supposedly backstage. So if Paul Heyman's backstage, could we see something happen right at the end? Really made this match over 15 minutes. They've got faith in Waller. Yeah, they have. I mean, we're not going to see all of that 15 minutes, but come on, Cody, hit the cut so the real fight can start. Wonder if they'll give Grayson Waller a push before Austin Theory, the 8-time down guy. I think Grayson Waller's got a better character than Austin Theory overall. I would be more believable. I would be more inclined to believe a Grayson Waller story than I would an Austin Theory story with someone. I just think Austin Theory is too one-dimensional at the minute. It needs a lot more work. So I don't think I need to see what the votes are. Yeah, 100% of people think it'll be Cody winning this match. Do we think we'll see Paul Heyman if he is backstage? They have announced it on Monday Night Raw. They have acknowledged that. So that normally means that something is going to happen. Yes, I agree. Well, I agree, Norma. Waller's in the main event, anything could happen. That's a great shout. Or could we see Solo, Roman, and Heyman walk out? No, Roman and Heyman walk out. That allows Cody to get distracted as Solo comes through the crowd. Waller just went for a pin, go or 2 count. that could be why they started the match as early as they did. Normally, the main event match doesn't start until about 1/4 to the hour, about 15 minutes left. But they started this one a little bit earlier. That could mean this match is finishing earlier. Got to do with a scope power slam. Surely Seth will be there for Cody. That's what I mean. If you have Roman and Paul Heyman coming out, oh, Cody, it's a disaster kick. 1, 2, kick out at 2. If you have Heyman and Roman coming out, Austin Theory's on the apron, causing a distraction. Waller with a big right hand. Austin Theory shouting it's teamwork at its finest. So Cody decides, I'm done with you, and dives to the outside, taking Austin Theory out. But that lets Grayson Waller take a close line to Cody. Rolling flatliner attempted again, but Cody with a cutter. Crowd getting behind Cody. Cody's looking for crossroads and gets it. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the match is finishing early. Something is happening. Something is definitely happening. Yeah, they're not going to finish it 10 minutes early, are they? What we're going to get? Cut the music off. Hit the rocks. There we go. Paul Heyman's coming out. Paul Heyman's coming out. Yeah, there was no way that there wasn't anything else happening. Paul Heyman's coming out. He's got 3 goons with him. Cody's jumped outside, grabbed a steel chair. Paul Heyman's been booed. Like Joe versus Punk. Hope Joe wins. Don't think he will. So Paul Heyman saying it's San Jose, California, not San Jose. So my name is Paul Heyman. Your Paul's coming out, probably going to jump Cody. Yeah. Cody said, I don't care if it's a bloodline setup, come and get me. So Paul Heyman says it's not a bloodline setup. So the only member of the bloodline is Paul Heyman by the sounds of it. So Paul Heyman has got protection from the NYPD. So Paul Heyman's come all the way to California. So what is the point of this? So Paul Heyman says that Cody needs to take The Rock's name out of his mouth. So Roman's saying, Paul Heyman is saying that if you challenge The Rock for a match, you don't get it. Will Smith reference was great observing one it being Will Smith. I mean, yeah, you can't say that stuff like that anymore, I don't think. So Paul Heyman is begging Cody. Pretty please he's using. With that cherry on top. So pretty pleased with the cherry on top. So withdraw the challenge from The Rock. Or else. Ooh, that sounds like a ultimatum. So Cody is saying that he hasn't trashed The Rock in the media because we're fans of The Rock, or we were fans of The Rock. Cody's saying that his meals depended on tickets. Cody's saying, come and get me if it's a bloodline setup. Paul Heyman was just about to go in the ring. He asked, may I? And Cody just said no. But the goons are going in the ring. So Cody is saying that if anyone takes a step forward, he's going to drop everyone. You've got the three goons in the ring. They could be about to challenge. So Paul Heyman said, I might step forward. Cody said wrong, so he's taking the henchman out. Crossroads to one of the goons. So Paul Heyman is calling Roman, is calling The Rock. Cody says he's not, the bloodline's not hunting him, he's hunting the bloodline. Think Will Smith slapped Chris Rock harder than Rock slapped Cody? Yeah. Cody going to jail? Never. Cody with a steel chair taking out the goons again. Can they get arrested for impersonating law enforcement? I mean, there's no badge. There's nothing apart from a black shirt, black trousers. I don't think it's really impersonating law. So Cody takes out the goons again. So The Rock returns live on SmackDown. That was a bit weird, wasn't it, Norma? Hunting the Bloodline, is he going to pull a Cena and hunt him down like Cena did the Nexus? I think so. I think he's probably going to take out Solo between now and WrestleMania. Beat Roman, and then Cody versus The Rock at SummerSlam. Could that be a good shout? But that's Monday Night Raw done and dusted. So what did we think? Yeah, Eamon said there were suspended officers, but there could be security officers. There wasn't anything that was distinguishable about them being law enforcement like they used to do in the Attitude Era where they actually had police uniforms on. How did the guy get back up from a crossroad so fast? I don't know. He wasn't selling, was he? It was weird. So for the Monday Night Raw, the match for me, the best match of the night was the opening match. Was it? No, New Day and Imperium. I think that was a better match overall. That was a great fun match. But Sami Zayn versus Nakamura was still a great match. Promo of the night. I did like the Drew one. The references to CM Punk, the sitting down, the don't look up my kilt was quite funny. I thought that was a good promo. Performer of the night, I'm going to give it to the New Day. Was a great match. And overall, I'd probably go 6.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. For a Fallout show, it wasn't the best. For a mid-week, mid-month, in between premium live events, Monday Night Raw, it was good. Observing's going to give it 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It was acceptable, yeah. Mr. Sami versus Nakamura. Sami Zayn won that one, and it was a very good match. Out of everything, if you missed it, I would go back out and check that match because it was worth it. But apart from that, it was okay. The rest of the show was good in bits, okay in others, really good in other bits, but nothing to really write home about overall. But it was a good show. We've got Ant here for Dynamite. We've possibly got Sam here for SmackDown. And then over the weekend, we've got AEW Revolution. There may be Ant doing that one, I presume he will be. And there may be some other people joining in. We don't know yet. But if you don't want to know anything else that we're doing, tick that notification bell. That will tell you when we're going live. And if you go follow Wrestling Royalty over on the YouTube community, we probably will be doing an AEW Revolution preview on there. Yeah, go back and check it out. That's about the only thing worth checking out, really. Elimination Chamber 5 out of 5. It was acceptable just because it was a premium live event. Lost a point from you. Yeah, I mean, the in-ring action, I'd probably give an 8 out of 10. It was a great in-ring action, but the rest of it was passable at best. So that does drop it down from an 8 to probably about 6 for me. But that's a Monday Night Raw done and dusted. Who shall we have to end? There we go. I will. I'll probably be back on Monday Night Raw next week. You're more than welcome to tweet me any questions you've got. You can tweet any of the guys on Gimme Hullywood. You've got Sam, you've got Dom, you've got Ant, and then you've got myself. But you've also got Andy. You've got Misfit Wrestling Podcast. You've got Tom Talks Rubbish. Go check all them guys out. They love and I appreciate any interaction that you do on their channels. So just tell them Dan sent you. But if you do, give me a whole year, whether it is on here, whether it is on Twitter, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram, you are more than welcome to give us a message at any point. Have a good week, and I shall see you soon.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.